Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. My name is Frozen and today we continue on with our Druid Arena run. So, this deck actually has already got one win under its belt, which is quite nice. Kind of a semi-aggro Druid list, in sort of my opinion. Kind of maybe a bit more mid-rangey as well. But anyway, let's jump to the next one.
Lunara versus Deathwing.
Okay, against a warrior.
Embrace the chaos.
I will toss. I'll keep the mark actually. Toss the 5, toss the 8. Because, like, coin this into mark is kind of broken. And I do have a 3-drop I can play as well. So that'll probably be the play, will be this, coin into mark, most likely. Or it normally doesn't have too much on turn 2 to actually answer this unless they play something turn 1. Which is quite nice. And then we can kind of be aggressive. I will play this just on 3 if I don't have another 3-drop. And we'll just go from there. Yeah, so for me it's kind of the weekend. Just try to chill out, relax, do all sorts of other things at home. So just been out on a run, which is quite nice, and now back. You know, thinking myself while I go for a run. So it doesn't matter how much I always run. Just always play. I just listen to music and just put one foot in front of the other. But when I do get back, I just feel like, why did I do that to myself? I just feel absolutely shattered now. Yeah. And kind of been keep busy with work also, and so that's all going well. My sleeping pattern is absolutely shot to high hell, I think is the term at the moment. I probably would go with, because yeah, I just am not sleeping at the correct times or anything else as well. So that's kind of nice there. They decided not to play anything. So in this case, what I'm going to do is do this. I want to get that. I get 2 cards for it. So it works out in my favour, and then I got options then for the next turn. It also means I'm more likely to draw a dragon this turn, if I do get one off the top. And I do get a dragon off the top, so that's just 2 damage to their face, so that's great. So what I kind of want to do is save this for kind of like turn 6, when I got 6 mana, so I should be able to get pretty much anything from my deck. Just play it straight away, which would be quite nice. Playing that and that is kind of pointless. Just play the 4-drop, it's 4 mana, and push that face. Like, they still use 2 cards with that, and yeah, they got a card back, but like, I just kill that off there, and that's absolutely fine. It's a card for a card, essentially. Still go 1-on-1 with it. I still stand by, I think, the rule for Hearthstone. I don't mind the random generation effects and things like that. So we can do this play this time round. But I don't think they should have random generation on top of random generation. And yeah, I probably will trade this, because anything else they play I should be able to do something with. There we go. That's not bad as well.
A simple spell.
So like, if they got like these 2 spells off this minion, these 2 spells shouldn't be able to generate 2 new spells. Is kind of what I'm talking about there. It just kind of seems frustrating in the long term. Here I can't really do too much, so I will play the aquatic form, see what is at the bottom of my deck. I got another peon, which can be quite good to play, but I got no 4-drops. I've got a 1-drop that I could play alongside my 5-drop, but then I can't really trade into the minions, but I'm not really going to be trading into them anyway. So that could be a good play, or I got a 4-mana Taunt, which could become almost 1 cost later down the line. Take the peon out, because that could be like a play next turn. And play this out, just deal 2 face. Getting that out now is probably the best I can do. It's going to be a big minion in like 2 turns, which, you know, might deal with the sort of late game cards. I can't really do much else. Okay, so we have a slight problem. End of turn, if it dies, gain +3/+3. So even if I play anything else, it just becomes 6 and so on. Likelihood is I'm not going to kill that off next turn. Bit of a problem. That's not too bad. I probably should not do anything else because I don't really want that to go through. I think dealing 3 to that now, preemptively, is kind of the best thing because it definitely trades into this at the end of the turn if they don't kill this off. So yeah, otherwise I can't deal with it. I'm not sure if it actually survives the 5/5. Okay, I can kill that off, and I can kill that off. That is fine here. I would do 5 and 6, and I can play a 2-drop behind it. And that's what I need to do. And I'll play this out, because I want to get something on board. Now, hopefully, that is some of the biggest stuff they've got. Did they just gain like 10 armor? No, it was 8 armor.
Mind if I roll need?
Okay, so play this out. Play that out. Just trying to generate as much value as I can right now is going to be sort of the way I need to go. There's not much else you can do. They were kind of hopefully trying to get through this sort of taunt here to try and like give Divine Shield to their 8-mana card. Yeah, this is the reason why I dislike random generation, because not only do they just get a random card, they now generated 3 random other cards, and hopefully they're terrible mechs, but they're going to be something really big, and I can't deal with big minions. So I can play this, this, and this, or this, this, and hero power. Bit of a shame, but it is the way I've got to do it. I've got to take 5. Now I've got 8 to play. This goes in here. And because I'm afraid of mechs and mind shields and stuff like that, I will play that. I want to get stuff on board.
We will strike back harder.
I need to probably generate some spells next turn. So this is what we're going to go with. It's kind of funny now because they clearly don't want to throw it into the 2-3.
Stay up or get out.
That's good. The fact they started using more answers is a good thing, not a bad thing. So this doesn't do anything. This might do something for next turn. The Otters with Rush is probably going to be the best solution I've got here to try and clear out a board. Taunts are probably nice, but they're not immediate, and I can't play it along with other stuff next turn, so that's what I'll do. I've got to clear this off, but I want to save health on my own minions and my own health. So that's what we'll do there. I'm at 7, so there are ways they can kill me. But with this sort of board, it's going to be quite nice. And if they try and go wide, I've got the Flipper Friends. I can either go for an Orca, or I can just go for the little 1/1s and then just charge everything after a buff from my blood card. So there will be 2 1s, which will be quite useful. I'm expecting that to go there. I need to draw the card more than anything else. This is a really tough game.
For the bronze dragonflight.
Discover a minion, give it +3, then put it on top of your deck. This is really not fair.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
That's good though. This summons 5 or 6? 6. Technically.
Eye for an eye.
Someone's bound to come this way.
So, I'm doing this play because I kind of need to start pushing the game out, and they're at high health total. That's the card they get. I don't know if I had hero power that would have made any difference, because that means it's just way too big for me to deal with at the end of it all, but I am really bitter about that one. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Do leave a like if you did so, and subscribe to see more. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care.